Utah man allegedly poisoned by author wife believed she was having an affair, family spox. Eric suggested to those who knew him that he feared for his life prior to the alleged poisoning. Deceased Utah man allegedly killed by his wife, a children's book author, last year, had reason to believe she was having an extramarital affair during marriage, according to his family's spokesperson. Prosecutors say Curry Richens, 33, poisoned her husband, 39-year-old Eric Richens, with fentanyl on the evening of March 3, 2022, at their home in Camas, just outside of Park City, while their 3 young sons were sleeping. He'd had concerns previously, and he also had reason to believe she was having a relationship and that was continuing through their marriage, apparently in person, attorney Greg Skordas told Fox News Digital. The couple also had financial disagreements prior to Eric's alleged murder that Skordas could not expand upon. Court documents obtained by local outlet KPCW suggest the couple had been arguing about the purchase of a multi-million-dollar property just before Eric's March 2022 death. Warrants show that Curry closed a deal on the 22,000 square foot home a day after Eric's death on March 5 despite the fact that Eric had plans to tell her not to purchase the mansion, KPCW reported. She then tried to sell the home, which is currently under contract for $3.75, for $5 million. Eric suggested to those who knew him that he feared for his life prior to the alleged poisoning and had taken his wife off of his will. The month prior to his death, on Valentine's Day in 2022, Eric Richens suspected his wife was trying to poison him, a warrant for her arrest states. Eric and the defendant had a Valentine's Day dinner at their Camas home. Shortly after the dinner, Eric became very ill, a warrant for Curry's arrest states. Eric believed that he had been poisoned. Eric told a friend that he thought his wife was trying to poison him, the warrant reads. He had told some members of the family that he thought she was trying to hurt him, and said at one point, "If something happens to me, check out Curry. I think she's trying to kill me," Skordas said. On March 3, 2022, the night prosecutors alleged that Curry Richens killed her husband. She allegedly served her husband a cocktail to celebrate a home sale. Curry owns a real estate firm called K. Richens Realty LLC. She later told authorities that she had left him briefly to check on one of her 3 sleeping children and that when she returned, she found him unresponsive, according to the warrant. Eric Richens had 5 times the lethal dosage of elixir fentanyl, an opioid that is 50 to 100 times more potent than morphine, in his blood, according to the medical examiner. Curry Richens is also facing charges of possession of GHB, commonly known as the date rape drug. Utah student at world-class boarding school died of sepsis after complaints were ignored, lawyer. Eric's family wants the public to know that he was a good man who didn't take drugs or have any kind of drug problem. An obituary for Eric Richens describes him as an avid outdoorsman and dedicated hunter. He enjoyed helping at his family's cattle ranch and growing his successful masonry business. The obituary also describes him as a committed family man. Eric did absolutely everything in his power to provide his family with every possible opportunity to learn, grow, and have fun, his family wrote. An unnamed acquaintance apparently told Summit County authorities that she sold fentanyl to the mother of 3, who had asked for some of the Michael Jackson stuff, the warrant states. I think they feel a little bit relieved, Skordas said of Eric Richens' family and their response to Curry's arrest. They've been working with the county attorney's office and local law enforcement. I think they're trusting the system is going to work, and they feel comfortable that the county attorney wouldn't have brought a case if she didn't feel she had a strong case. Curry continues to argue in a 2022 lawsuit with her sister-in-law that she is entitled to her late husband's $3.6 million estate due to a prenuptial agreement. The mother of 3 sued Richens Benson for $3.6 million, alleging that she is still a trustee due to her prenuptial agreement. Richens Benson, in turn, argues that Curry is not entitled to her brother's estate, according to civil court documents obtained by Fox News Digital. The day after Eric's death, his sisters apparently went to the couple's Camas home and began threatening and verbally accosting Curry, a 2022 complaint states. Richen's arrest comes 2 months after she appeared on TV to promote her children's. A description for the book, which sells for $14.99 on Amazon, states that, "Are You With Me?" is a must-read for any child who has experienced the pain of loss, and for parents who want to provide their children with the emotional support they need to heal and grow.